Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Chelsea Dressing Room Debrief, where Chelsea have beaten Pafos 1-0 in the Champions League, and my word, that was a tough watch, mainly because Pafos, which, fair play to them, they defended very well for about 77 minutes, just literally sat behind the ball, and if it wasn't for their keeper and some last-ditch challenges, then it could have been 3 or 4. I think the most frustrating thing, I'm trying to take it in context. Obviously, we would have thought we'd have looked at Pafos, first season in the Champions League, a return of hero David Luiz. We would have looked at them as in, yeah, we should be spanking these and getting our goal difference up for the Champions League table. But in reality, it wasn't like that. And I think a mixture of slow, passive, controlling, they call it, play, hurts us. I think that, and it's hurt us for many seasons, particularly under Maresca. I know he was big on control. We're seeing exactly the same style with Rosenior, which makes me wonder whether it's the club again making us play that way rather than Maresca's style. And we're just very passive. I think we're slow, decision making slow. You saw it with Garnacho, great block by the defender, but that when he went to pull the trigger, he took a split second and sort of allowed the defender to get across and make the last ditch block. Keeper pulled off some saves, so we should have scored. Esteval had quite a lot of chances. I've never seen us have so many corners in my life. Enzo scored, which, to be fair, if that was allowed because it was early on, which it should have been allowed because there was no way that was a foul, the game could have been different. I just wish, taken away from that, obviously I've spoke about the ownership, the sporting directors before, and I've made my feelings clear about them, and Chelsea will not succeed at the top level until they change something. Their recruitment, the way they want the club being run, and amongst many other things. So yeah, that needs to change, but I'm going to focus on this game, and I just think that I'd like to see a bit more pace about the passing, the movement, and yeah, one thing I'll say as well, coming out recently, is about Cole Palmer apparently wanting to leave. Yeah, that's all well and good, but and Enzo, most of these players are on long contracts, and unless someone wants to pay above 100 million, they're not going anywhere, unless we get good money for them. So I think that's all hearsay. To be honest, I wouldn't read too much into that. That's just my personal opinion. That's not, a pro's opinion. That's just what I think. We've got Crystal Palace away on Sunday, which could be tough considering their form and what's happening at the club with Glasner. They lost Gay, they lost Eze in the summer. Now be looking, to sort of right some wrongs rather, sorry. So that'll be very difficult. And yeah, let's see how that pans out because we really need a win there.